All right, it's Wednesday. It's time for a Rabe review. Okay, up first, guess what, guys? That 90s Show Part 3 is coming out tomorrow on Netflix. Yeah, if you're surprised, I was too, because originally Part 3 was supposed to come out October 24th, but Netflix moved it up to tomorrow. So the first part 2 came out in June. Now Part 3 is coming out in August. There are two schools of thought on why Netflix did this, but I'm going to get to that later. But first, take a look at the trailer for Part 3 of That 90s Show.
I am in so much trouble.
My bad.
My kitchen.
I will throw you all under the bus.
Even me?
Yours is the only name I know.
Someone's gonna die.
Yes.
Why are your hands so wet?
Even if I told you, you wouldn't believe it.
Welcome, friends. Well.
Mitch?
I'm not seeing Eric. Is he dead?
We're still happily married.
Took you a while to answer.
No, it didn't. She snuck out with her friends. I knew this would happen.
Let's just go find her.
I've been framed.
It's really cute. Okay, so here's my two schools of thought on why they moved up the release date, because it's supposed to be October. Okay, so they needed something new to fill the gap. Like maybe they don't have enough new things coming out on Netflix. They needed something new because, you know, they're waiting on it. They're like, oh, we've got to release it now because we're having a lull in new releases. The other school of thought, which I don't know because Netflix usually doesn't release numbers, is that maybe Part 2 didn't get the reception it wanted, so they're moving Part 3 up so that people will watch it to help the numbers because they saw Part 2 and I don't know, maybe it's trying to help a last-minute rush to help that 90s show. I have not heard if it's been renewed for Part 4 or 5 or 6. So I don't know. You don't have to wait as long to watch it now. I had my screener, so I've been watching it. And again, I watch for the original characters and the cameos because they're so iconic and I love them. But anyway, by the way, too, we'll be interviewing some of the stars from that 90s show that will air on Monday, so be looking for that with some of the stars of that 90s show. That comes out tomorrow on Netflix. Okay, up next, guess what, guys? A new docuseries drops today on Netflix. It's called Pop Star Academy, KATSEYE. It's a series that follows the making of an all-new girl K-pop group. Okay, I'm not really huge into K-pop, but I did love some boy and girl bands of the 90s and the early 2000s. So watching this show, they're trying to create a global group to rival the success of, what is it, BTS? Is that the name? BTS, Thank you. There you go. I put BTW in the prompter. I don't know what I was saying. Anyhow, they're trying to rival these global K-pop superstars, but can they do it? Will this group actually be successful? I pray. These girls are so sweet, though. I hope it works out for them. Take a look at this.
You're already good. I need you to be better. Again.
It's always been my dream to be an entertainer.
I feel very free on stage. I can just put everything out there.
We want to be the biggest girl group in the world. The people that created BTS have this vision to take the K out of K-pop and make it global.
When we see it, we know it. But I don't know it until I see it.
The girls know that they can be eliminated at any moment for any reason.
I think everyone is a threat.
I literally perform for my life each time I dance.
We have to work and sweat all day long, every single day.
If I make the girl group, that's when my life starts.
Okay, so here's the thing. Will this group actually make it? Now, the show comes out today on Netflix, so do they have a single ready to drop? Like, they need to be on top of this, being like, hey, the show's out, now here's our first single, here's the dance video. I don't know, haven't heard about that. All the episodes are out right now on Netflix. Okay, let's switch to a new other show that's coming out tomorrow on Prime Video called Classified. You'll remember Maddie and I interviewed the creator and the star of this show just a few weeks ago. So not only is it a coming-of-age story, it's also a spy thriller set in South Africa. To refresh your memory on this show, take a look at the trailer for Classified.
Live in Oakland, protesters are calling for change.
You messed up, Elle. You messed up real bad.
I don't know what strings your father had to pull to get you out of here.
Come here.
Welcome to South Africa.
Turn my left to the back, left to the right, step to the stage.
You excited about school tomorrow?
Enjoy your first day.
I've been assigned as your orientation guy. Nice try.
Do you want to try?
That was pretty dope.
The presidential inauguration was their target. We believe that boy's dad might be able to lead us, and you can help, Bella.
Go, go, go.
There'll be difficult things that you have to do.
He is a dangerous man.
Do whatever it is.
Going home is not an option.
I want my life back. What's going on with you, Ella?
This is your new life.
Are you gonna love this place? I can just feel it.
Action-packed show. It really starts off one way and goes in a totally different direction. We got to interview the star and the creator, and she is a really great actress, I'll tell you that. Because when you forget that you're watching a show, she's really good. I think she has a great career ahead of her. Classified drops tomorrow on Prime Video, so check that out. Okay, now I've got some exciting TV news. Are you ready for this? Netflix has announced that buying Beverly Hills, starring Mauricio Umansky, who is the soon-to-be ex-husband of Kyle Richards of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. They've canceled the show after 2 seasons. I gotta tell you, I'm shocked because season 2 of the show, guess what? Season 2 of the show dove into him and Kyle's divorce way more than Beverly Hills did. So I was like, we're getting more scoop on this show. Like, I was thinking, I wish Kyle would have been this open on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And you get to see Mauricio and the daughters interact, and then Kyle was actually in this season. I'm kind of sad. I liked it for the real estate, and I thought it was a good show. Season 2 was way better than season 1, so I'm kind of shocked. But again, Netflix doesn't release the numbers, so I don't know. Also, guess what? You know the show I love so much called You, starring Penn Badgley. I can't say his name very well. They just announced they have wrapped filming of the final season of You, which I love every single season. They have not released a date for the final season. Here's what I'm hoping, that his character gets what's coming to him. He's actually said in interviews he needs to have, because he's gotten away with literal murder in this TV show. I mean, multiple. So he needs to get what's coming to him. The last season was amazing. In England, you know I love a good British accent. So they've wrapped filming, so hopefully it'll come out next year. Also, too, a few days ago, they released that Real Housewives of Salt Lake City is coming back September 18th for its 5th season. It looks absolutely amazing. And then I want to end with this because this is hilarious. Prime Video just announced yesterday there's a new version of The Office coming to Prime on October 18th to be released in Australia. It's an Australian version, and it's going to be released October 18th globally, except for the United States. Why Prime Video? Listen, it's already getting terrible reviews, but The Office, new reboot, Australian version, set in Australia, globally October 18th, except for America. I have no idea why, so I'm going to be emailing the powers that be at Prime because I want to see it. All right, guys, don't go anywhere. So much more fun coming up on Ozarks Fox AM right after this.